How to outsource your business. In this video, I'm going to show you 25 of my favorite legit freelancers that you can use to outsource your business. So let's get right into it. Before we get completely started, I want to show you a few of the rules that I use to determine this list. Number one is no legit employees. Almost everyone that works for Legit is also a freelancer on Legit because we get high on our own supply. Not literally. Please don't come for me, DEA. But I disqualified them because not because they don't do a good job, but I didn't want to bias the list in that way. This is not an exhaustive list because there's too many to mention in one video, but also I want to make another one like this in the future, so you have to watch me again. The next is I tried to avoid repeating ones I've shared in recent videos, just so it's a little bit fresher, but I wasn't 100%. You will see a couple of familiar ones in the list. Number four is I had to have used them myself personally, not just ones I've seen that get good reviews and things like that. And number five, if they're on this list, it doesn't mean they aren't good. It's just what I've used personally. So there's that. That doesn't mean that the one that you like isn't good, or if you see one that's on the site that looks good that's not on the list, it doesn't mean they're not good. And just one last disclaimer, this is my personal opinion as a customer on Legit, not as the CEO and the founder or anything like that. I just mentioned that to make it as unbiased as possible. So getting into the list, the first one is Usman SEO. Real name is Usman Ghani. Hopefully I pronounced that just so I don't have to keep saying that throughout this entire video. I do my best to pronounce everybody's name right. If I get it wrong, no disrespect was intended. Now, the main one I've used him for is YouTube ranking service. This works super duper well, and it uses a combination of views and click-through rate manipulation and comments to help your videos rank in YouTube search. And it works really well. A couple of caveats to that. You need an ongoing click-through rate service to keep it there in some cases, depending on the competition and things like that. And if you are running YouTube ads or you want wide distribution, this can be counterproductive to that. He also does some rank and ret sites and some other things that I know from knowing him personally, he'll do a good job on. So that's that. Next up is Amit El Rajdev. Real name is Amit Rajdev. He does a variety of things for us. He can do a really great job at a Haro backlinking. He was doing this for Legit itself, and he was really crushing it. You should definitely hire him for that. But he can do any particular thing that you need. He's very versatile. He's a hard worker. He's a good person, and I've worked with him for years. And I can't recommend him high enough. He can do anything that you need. Next up is Link Delta. This is one of the ones I told you was a repeat from recent videos. This is from the best backlink video. His real name is Angelo, and he has some of my favorite guest post services. I've used these directly to Legit. The same for his link insertion services. It's really the same thing. It's really the same service, but one is for existing posts and one is for new posts. And I haven't used this one, so I can't speak for it, but he has some of the strongest link vetting processes on the site as far as I know of, and at $177 a link, you're actually making your money back. Next up is SEO Booster, whose real name is Oledejo. He's been with us pretty much since day one, and he focuses largely but not entirely on local SEO. He has some great local SEO services. I've used this one before, and he also does a lot of links and stuff like that, so he does really good. He really has the full off-page SEO package for both local and organic. And he just does a great job. He's a great customer service. You can see his statistics are wonderful. And yeah, so that is number 1, 2, 3, 4, Oledejo SEO Booster. Number 5 is Spine PR. His real name is Nixon Lee. He's been with us since day one. As a matter of fact, the very first purchase in Legit history was this service right here, his press release service. And you can see he's accumulated over 900 more reviews since then. He's very well known in the press release space. He also has this service, which I did use, and it gets you links on bar chart, which is which gets picked up by LLMs quite a bit, by the way. So it's great for that as well. So check that out. That's number 5, Spine PR. Number 6 is another one I think I've used in recent videos, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't go check because I just do shit and I don't always plan. This is Niles Casterman's SEO. His real name is Niles Casterman's. And this is Chrome signals manipulation. And what this does is if you have a site that's ranking like in the top 3 pages, this will give it a boost up to page 1 in most cases. I've used it extensively. I had recruited him to come on to Legit It's a wonderful service. You may have questions about it. If you do, ask him first. But yeah, that's number 6. That's Nails Casterman as SEO. Number 7 is Webidoo. Real name is Marslin. At least I think that's his real name. I forget sometimes. I've been using his CTR manipulation service for years. I've also used him for, it's actually not even on his profile, but he has a private service that will helps for local SEO. Just ask him about it and tell him that Chris sent you there. And he does some other things too. He has, where is it? Quick GeoBlast. This has been crushing it for us with getting mentioned getting cited in ChatGPT and Google AI overviews. That's a quick GeoBlast. So that's whatever number we're on. I'm not going to count anymore. Webidoo. Next up is 38 Digital Market, real name Randy Rohde. He was actually, as another one that's been with us since the beginning. We launched in February 2018. So he's best known for press releases, which is these, but he also has some guest post services, and which is funny, he puts second most powerful guest posts on Legiit, because on my freelancer profile, I have the most powerful ones. Your mileage may vary, but he also does some other cool stuff like this podcast. Where is it? Yeah, this podcast site thing is an underrated service as well. So that's 38 Digital Market, Randy Rohde. Next up is Rank Raptor. Now, this is one of the best kept secrets on Legiit. This man he's got a big heart. He's a wonderful person, but he also does a really good job and has done a variety of different things for me over the years, including keyword research and content and all kinds of stuff. As a matter of fact, I think it was maybe 2 years ago, I had him go through and re-optimize all the blog posts on my agency site, Superstar SEO, and the traffic just took off. He doesn't get near the attention that he deserves on the platform, but if you use him for anything, you will not be disappointed. And if there's something that you need done that he doesn't have listed, message him and see if he can do it. He probably will. So that is whatever number we're on, and it's Rank Raptor. Next up is Rank Right. This is real name Priyank. The one that I've used him most for was this one, powerful DA50 powerful backlinks on relevant sites. I sent that directly to the PBN subcategory page on Legiit. And if you want to see how well that worked, go Google just about any term around buying PBN links on Legiit, and you'll find Legiit there. And a lot of it was from 1 or 2 links I got from him. He has some other great services too. He has a really good agency. I know a lot about him. He's been on this very channel before. He does a great job. A hidden secret here in the SEO industry. So check him out. Rank Right is at whatever the hell number we're on. Next up is Mercy SEO. Real name is Simeon Lefroid. I know that's his first name. I think that's his last name. I forget exactly, but Simeon's his name. He does a lot of great local SEO stuff. This Batch Geo service is in my local SEO blueprint. So is this map stacking service. And he has he can remove fake reviews, apparently. I have had, thankfully, knock on wood, haven't needed that, but authority cloud stacking and some other good stuff. And he's somebody you can rely on to get the job done. So check him out. It's number whatever we're on, Mercy SEO. Next up is Linked Copy. This, by the way, is the freelancer I've spent the most dollars with on Legiit. He ran my LinkedIn profile for, 4 or 5 years. And the only reason I stopped is because it just stopped being a priority. He also wrote most of the blog posts on the Superstar SEO blog. He's a brilliant digital marketer, great guy to have in your corner. You should buy any and all of these services, and he will continue to crush it for you. He'll make your posts. He'll help you with your strategy, everything you need. This one is great. This is Linked Copy. Real name is, as it shows here, Lycian Rossiani. So great one. Next up is as a content writer, and there aren't too many of these on the list because the truth is we don't sell that much content anymore because people don't want it. They want to use AI. Having said that, I think there are times when human writers do a better job. And one of the human writers that I use for that and still use for that is Zain Awan. His real name is Zain, and I forget his last name. I feel bad about that. But I've been using him on a recurring basis for several years for both the Legiit blog and the Superstar SEO blog and so on. And you can see he's got a great track record. He's really good at digital writing, like SEO and digital marketing type content. Can be a great ghostwriter for you. So that's number whatever we're on. And Zain Awan. The next one is another content writer. This is Christopher John B. His real name is Christopher Jan Benitez. I think I got that middle name right. I'm always proud when I pronounce Jan as Jan, like you're supposed to. So hopefully that's right. But he's written content for me that as soon as it was published, it got cited by AI overviews. It ranked. He has ghostwritten for some of the big, I won't give away his client list, but he's doing a wonderful job. He does a wonderful content writing job as well. Next up is SEO rank 123. Real name is Maruf. He has a variety of different services. The one that I've used the most is his guest post service, which is this one, DA50 guest post with 100% index link. I've used those directly to Legiit, which I think is the biggest stamp of approval I can give to anybody, really. So there's that, but he does a lot of other things. Local SEO, he needs to update this thumbnail because it's not Black Friday anymore or anywhere near it. But he does citations, guest posts on specific things, foundation links. He's one of the best customer services I've found on the site too. And he's just a wonderful guy that I would love to see get more business. And definitely at least check out his guest post service. That's SEO rank 123, Maruf Hussain. Next up is the SEO Crunch, Shivem Agrawal, I think is how that's pronounced. Again, I apologize for any I got wrong. And this one is the one that I use the most often. If you watched the home remodeling Pueblo case study I did about, I guess, a year and a half ago here on this channel, if you haven't, you should go check it out, localseocasstudy.com. But this is the service that I built that, and I've used it several times since then. But he does a variety of other things too, like location pages, foundation links, other types of links, Google Stacks, just an all-around great guy. I met him and his lovely wife in person a couple of times. They're wonderful people. Check him out. That's the SEO Crunch, Shivem Agrawal. This one is Lipensky. I'm drawing a blank on his real name. I'm sorry about that. But he has some cool stuff that I like to use for Google Maps. So I haven't seen this one before. This must be new. Case studies with Vision OS optimized images. I'm going to have to look into that one. I haven't seen it before. Anyway, Google Earth Neighborhoods. I use this as part of my local SEO stack. Google Geo Relevance Boost. I use that one. I use this bus stop proximity local SEO boost and Main Street proximity local SEO boost. All of these help with Google business profile ranking, Google Maps ranking, whatever the hell we decide to call it. So check all of those out. He's another one that maybe not a lot of people know about, but does a wonderful job and can really help your Google Maps campaign. So check him out. This one is somebody who was a customer for a long time, who recently, at least semi-recently, listed a service, and it's fantastic. His name is Jackie something. I'm sorry, I forget his last name. In my head, he's always Tech Jackie. But anyway, he does a great job. He's been a great customer for Legiit too. And then he finally listed a service, which is true for a lot of people, but this one just sticks in my mind. But it's a CTR service, not exactly a CTR service. It's like viral traffic. I used it once and I instantly saw a ranking boost, and it's going to become a regular part of my SOP. And he got it done quickly. He did exactly how he promised. I don't know what else I can say beyond that. So yeah, check that out. That's the next one, Tech Jackie. Next up is Supreme SEO. If you watched my video on how to get a knowledge panel, you will have seen him, but he just does a wonderful job. He has all these different wiki data services, which are so powerful, both for getting knowledge panels, but also getting cited in ChatGPT and other guys and things like that. He can actually make the knowledge panel for you. Message him before you buy that, because there's different things that you need to do, but he has all the different wikis. There's Wiki Alpha, there's Wiki Local. He can get you on Crunchbase, which is actually pretty difficult. Creators Wiki, Wiki Portal. He's actually waiting on me to give him information for some orders that I have in with him that I keep being bad on. I think he has some other things too, but this is what I mainly think of him for, is the wiki stuff. If Craig Campbell, good friend of mine, Craig swears by him as well. So check him out, Supreme SEO. Next up is a web designer. I wanted to get a couple of those in here, and this one is Dr. Webb, whose real name I absolutely know and have not forgotten in this moment. But no, seriously, he did one of the Superstar SEO logos for me years ago. He's built several websites for me, and he's just really underutilized in the website space. If you go check out LandonHearth.com, you'll see a website he did for me in my AMS community that was really mind-blowing. In fact, the other coaches and I said it was better than their actual agency site. Apparently he has some other services too. I can't swear to any of those, but I have used these two more than once, and he's just a wonderful job on those. I know I'm getting a little repetitive with the wonderful, but video making is harder than it looks. Next up is another web designer. This is Mohammed Galal. He's G, the web monster. And honestly, he's the most underpriced web designer I've ever seen. He does a wonderful job. He gets it done so fast, and his communication is fantastic. And he gets what's in my head into reality more often than most web designers. And the price is beyond reasonable. So check him out. That's G, the web monster. And his real name is Mohammed. Next up is another web designer, our third one. And by the way, I'm pretty sure I have this right, but Mohammed is this one, DMZ. His real name is Adam. They are brothers-in-law. So yeah, that's just a cool little thing that I think we have here on Legiit. He designed the Superstar SEO agency site. He's designed other sites for me. He also has, and I'm not sure where it is. Yeah, Ranked Prompt Generator. This is a software that generates prompts to create content. That's a part of the content flow for what we post directly here on Legiit, and not just blogs, like our subcategory pages and things like that. So both of those are great. I'm sure these other ones are good too. I haven't had need for them, but he's also just a really kind person and just somebody to check out. So that's whatever number we're on, actually 25, 24, 23, 22, number 21, DMZ. Next up is PK Barman. Now, I think this is supposed to be me, by the way, in this, but this is a service he created for me specifically because I launched a few new softwares and I wanted to get them listed on all these different SaaS directories that were out there. And it was a huge pain in my ass. So I got him to do it. But most of the work that I have had him do for me has been through custom order as opposed to these services, although I'm sure his services are great. But if you come over to reviews, yeah, you can see some of them. Like this was a custom order earlier this year. Hey, I need somebody that can do X. He always gets it done. He did a lead gen service for me earlier this year too. And so he just does a great job. Again, a hidden gem here on Legiit. Check him out. That's PK Barman. His real name is Proshed, I believe is how that's pronounced. Next up is Tripty. Now, Tripty has been setting up my PBNs for me since, 2016. And she's legendary for that. That's the main thing I've used her for. She has some other cool SEO services as well, but she's a wonderful person, does a great job, and she's been setting up our PBNs for years because they look like real sites. So that's really all you can ask for from a PBN. So check her out. That's Tripty at number 23. Number 24 is a graphics designer, and his name is Art King, or Art_King. Real name is MD Azusman, or something very close to that. He's been with us almost since day one. For a long time, he's our number one logo designer. He's done lots of graphic work for me over the years. And that is Art King at number 24. If you need logos or flyers or infographics or anything that you can't get done yourself or you can't do yourself, he'll do a great job. He'll do it fast and he'll be kind about it. And he looks better than me in a Legiit t-shirt, which I find annoying. And finally, we have another graphics designer. He is Inspire Loop. He's actually been with us since before we launched, which means he was a beta freelancer for Legiit. He's got over 931 reviews on his logo service. He also has done some other types of work for us graphically, but does a great job. I like this because you get 5 concepts rather for $10, which is just absurd. And if you're one of those people, they must be AI. First of all, who cares if they're good? But second of all, he's been doing this since at least 2018 and probably before that. But so it was definitely pre-AI. So it's not AI. And even if it was, screw you if that's the kind of thing that you have a problem with. But anyway, Inspire Loop, check them out if you need any graphics work. And check out any of these 25 freelancers, or you can also just go up here to Marketplace and explore and look for top rated or bestsellers or new service or influencer picks or where is it? Legiit checked, or whichever ones you want to see. And we will get you the best of the best. And then you can, as you build your campaigns, you can stick them in Legiit Command Center and track everything that you use for your site in one place as well. This is the heart and soul of our platform now. So check that out, and it's free to start. Then it's $19 a month, and it covers everything you need for your business. So check those out as well. So there you have it, how to outsource your business to Legiit through 25 of my personal favorite freelancers. Check them out. Let me know if you have somebody that you like that I didn't recommend, or if you don't like somebody that I did recommend, or if you have any other feedback or comments. I will reply to all comments in the first 24 hours. And if I get 25 comments on this video, I'll give away one of these services of my choosing for free to one winner. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.